Here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zagger-tastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Z, a single Zaggard, and I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends, and it is another wonderful, beautiful Fantasy Fridays here in the Dragon's Den. And I am so glad to see you all here. How was everyone's week?
Dragon Lord,
Lily,
Dragon Lord,
thank you for
Apparition,
47 centuries of donations to the Greater Dragon's Den, allowing us to conquer further into the cosmos. Your donations have meant a lot. I thank you. Hello, Edro. Hello, Sharky. Hello, Nail Knight. Hello, Lillian. Hello, Demon Blades, and everyone else. How are you all doing today? So normally on Fantasy Fridays, we would be doing some D&D stuff, and while I love doing that, I don't have plans to stop doing that anytime soon, unless people say like, hey, I'm not a huge fan of it. Which, by the way, if you're not a huge fan of it, let me know in the comments of this video, or the comments of previous videos, or future videos, or shorts, if there's something you'd rather see me stream. I will try it if enough people are like, hey, try this. I unfortunately, I'm just so drained from the week and getting so many other things done that I did not have the time to. I don't have the time to really do D&D today. So instead, we're going to be playing a little cozy game that I just found out about on Sunday called Bergie's Cozy Kitchen. And normally, I would not play a game like this. Well, actually, that's not true. I totally would play a game like this. But the number one reason, I just realized I have the wrong cam on. Give me one second. I gotta fix the cam. It's showing. You can see my hand. Hello, it is hand. Boop bop boop. There we go. Now we're. There we go. There we go. That was from when we were playing with Andrew. And let's capture Bergie's Cozy Kitchen. Is it capturing? Where'd it go? What the hell happened? Okay, I'm gonna close the game. It freaked out on us. It legit freaked out on us there. He needs to put his... No, Adro, no. I will not be joining that godforsaken website. You'll not find a place of more wretched scum and villainy in the galaxy. Okay, let's try opening it up again. Okay, you guys can't hear it. Hey, okay, can you guys see? Can you see my kitchen? Let's why? I can't alt-tab? That's... Yeah, this game is in early development. Like, I alt-tabbed, and the game is gone. Like, it's just this small... Ah, okay, there we go. Okay, we're back. The game's intimidated by your aura, Zaggart. Your hockey is too strong. True. We both know why the quality of your camera is this good. Yeah, that's why. It's not like multiple streamers have much better camera quality than I do. Lies of P it is. Maybe. I'm not a huge fan of Souls-like games. I'm gonna be honest. I know people are like, oh my god, they're so good. You gotta try this. But every Souls-like, true Souls-like game I've played, which is one, I will be honest. I played Nioh, and it is a Souls-like. I know some people try to be, it's so different. It's like, it's not really that different. Yes, there are uniquenesses in the mechanics, but the overall feel of the game, the style of the game, is very similar. And I play that, and I'm just like, yeah, it's cool when I'm actually able to do shit, but when I can't, I'm just so fucking bored grinding all the time. I hate it. Turn off your hockey. Never. I can never turn it off. So I might try Lies of P someday, but I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on it. Actually, no, I'm more like 20-80 on it. 20% I do want to do it. 80% I don't want to do it. But if enough people ask, I'll try. I'll try it. I definitely feel like the Souls-like fanboys act like Souls-likes are the best game style ever made, and they yap about all the Souls-likes every single second. And they're like, you got to try. They're not horrible about asking to play Souls-like, but there's so many people who are always like, play this Souls-like, play this Souls. Any new Souls-like, they're always like, play it. I want to see you play it. I want to see you play it. And I get it. It's just not my game. Maybe I'll try it. If me and Andrew ever want to play it, but I don't think I'll play it by myself. I had something else to say about it. Anyways, Talo. Hello, Talo. Oh, so you're a Pokemon. So it's you. Your mom told me you were opening this burger joint and asked for my help to teach you how to run a kitchen as good as mine. My name is Talo. I've been making the best burgers in town for over 40 years. Still, the time has come to pass my knowledge on to the new generation. Let's cut to the chase. What ingredients do you have ready? Check your fridge. Let me leave. Okay, so I got a left click. You have nothing? Were you planning to cook air burgers? Yes, I was going to cook air burgers. How did you know? How did you know? Well, it's okay. Luckily, it's an easy fix. Let's start with the simple burger. You'll need meat, bread, and a cutting board. Local shippings are quick. Use the tablet by the door to buy what you need from the local market. Oh, I should let one of my friends know. Babu, where is he? This game, when you alt-tab, it becomes a window that you have to make big. It's weird. I don't get it. The tablet by the window. Right-click on the tablet. Okay, I gotta get bread. Is this bread? That was fast. Now we have the basics. Master the simple burger is essential for every burger chef. Presentation is key. Wash a plate in the sink. You'll need it to serve your burger. How do I know when it's done washing? Oh, there we go. I see you don't have a place to leave clean plates. For now, you'll need to wash one every time you need it. Let's keep going. Prepare your best simple burger, and I'll taste it when it's ready. Okay, plate a raw burger. A raw burger? I'm making a raw ass burger here. Okay. The hell happened? Okay, so I'm guessing I have to... What? You almost made me eat this? How could you serve a raw burger? Even if we are animals, no one's gonna pay for raw meat. We're heading for disaster. Go to the storage room. Use the door whenever you want to organize and restock your ingredients. Use the reset door to restock your ingredients. Restocking kitchen. Okay, I'm back. Did I lose some exclusive content? Also, I saw Luffy go gear 4. I think there's Rosa pre-gear 5. Which gear you think is the best for Luffy? I mean, obviously, that's not really a... You can't really answer that question because, one, the strongest one is always going to be the best one. And two, almost all of the gears were made by Luffy. So saying they're the best for Luffy doesn't really make sense considering the fact that he invented those techniques by himself. That those aren't defaults of his devil fruit. Except for maybe year 5th, but that one's kind of iffy to say. While cleaning, I found this old pan. It'll do for now. Let's try making a simple burger and cook it to whatever level you like, but don't burn it. Okay, I gotta clean this first again. Can I? Nope. Play a new simple burger. Okay, let's get ourselves some meat. Much better this time, but the customers are the ones who should judge your food. Open the gate and serve 3 customers. Don't worry about their reviews. They won't affect your reputation. Open the gate and serve 3 cooked burgers. Okay, in that case, I'm going to have 3 plates ready. Interesting. Would you desire to finally finish my Cthulhu sleeve tattoo 2 days ago? Nice. Hello there. Order up. Order up. We got a burger ready. You want it? You take it. Money. Money. Everything was so wilted it was barely edible. Wilted? What do you mean wilt? It was a burr. What? I just made that. That's a. Get the hell out of here. This guy's a hater. Ingredients were a bit off, lacking freshness. Okay, this guy. That's it. I'm putting the next one on the floor. Not because I accidentally dropped it or anything. It's a pretty plain burger. Hey, I don't got any other ingredients yet. The last session took 13.5 an hour. It took you over half a day to do one part of a tattoo? That's a long-ass tattoo. Holy flapjacks, Adro. How big is this? Is it like your whole back? I'm not gonna lie, I was literally biting on my t-shirt during the last part. That's a long-ass tattoo. How big is it? Seriously. Or how much detail? Cthulhu's the god of madness, and he almost went absolutely mad during the last part. Technically, he's not the god of madness. He's just a priest, but that's a whole other thing. The meat was less cooked than I ordered. Check how many flames were drawn on that order icon to know the doneness level. Did that not count? Oh, as requested. Okay. It's my whole arm and on the neck. That is a giant ass tattoo. I would never get something like that. Better not bitch this time. Holy fuck, get the hell out of here. It was less cooked than... What? How cooked are you asking for? I'm getting skamazed, chat. I'm getting skamazed. Hello, Ukes. Once we get past the tutorial, I should be able to do something really neat with this game. Not like super unique, but like neat. I can't tell what that means. You want me to just... I'm guessing they just want me to cook it super well done. Okay, I'm just going to leave it here. That's one level. That's 2 levels. That is a well done burger if I ever seen one. Are you gonna cook meth? No. I think it was perfect. It better fucking be. That tattoo was a lot of details. I had 2 sessions of 8 hours before the final one. 13 and a half, and suction cups took a while. Suction cups? I didn't know they needed suction cups for tattoos. Am I gonna cook meth? No. I'd love to see how you somehow, if possible, but trust me, I'm actually ecstatic with how it turned out. Make the ultimate meat burger, something Luffy would approve of. He would approve of anything made of meat. That he doesn't. Luffy does not care. He loves all food. Meat is just his favorite. Cringe becoming Heisenberg. Question today: what's your go-to burger topping? Mine is bacon. They left very happy. I think I've taught you well. Now that I know you can cook, I'll teach you how to make money. Pay attention, because I'll only explain it once. In a burger joint like this, customers' traffic is never consistent. You might be overwhelmed with orders, or see no more pass by for 15 minutes. Take advantage of slow times to study. Play other video games, watch anime, or even stream. Young people today have such diverse hobbies. When a customer arrives, just serve them as best you can. It'd be great if you bought a bell. It's cheap and will help you know when someone arrives. Buy a bell on the tablet. Sure, why not? Perfect. Now a new customer arrives, the bell will ring. Make sure to serve them as quickly as possible. The price of your service will depend on their review. Let's wait for the first customer. Go do your thing. Minimize the game or press tab. The bell will ring when the first order arrives. Oh, if I just press tab. Okay, that's pretty neat. Okay, now... You want a fucking burnt burger? Wait, I got no meat. I need one more patty. Yeah. Guys, I'm out of meat. I'm out of meat and money. What do I do? What do I do? Eggs and avocado. You gotta pick one. Eggs or avocado. Put a bunch of stuff on it. I'm not sure which is a single go-to. I don't like that I can't turn the handle. I don't like the handle sticking out like that. It triggers me. I heard. Shit, I wasted a patty. Oh, wait, no, this is good. Cthulhu is technically an octopus, like, so that's why I'm talking about suction cups. Oh, you're talking about the suction cups on it. I thought you were talking about for the specific, like, a thing for the tattoo, not in the picture of the tattoo. Money. Money! Took disappeared without me giving any explanation. See, that's how you run a burger joint. You can work on other things while waiting for a new customer. Whoa! That scared me. The radio turned on by itself. I'd like to give it to you. It's already kept me company for many hours in my burger joint, and I hope it brings you joy too. Right-click to change the song, or adjust the volume in the escape menu. Now you know the basics. All that's left is to wait for the next order. Try other game modes in the escape menu to earn money and improve your kitchen. Good luck! Okay. Ooh, sweet. Okay, so chat. Wait, no. Right now we're closed. Okay. Sorry, I need to be closed right now. Okay, so chat, guess what we can do? You can order a burger from me live on stream. That's right. Let's go get the stream URL up. I don't know how this works. This is my first time playing this game. So we're and I think you should be able to do it on both YouTube and Twitch. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So let's try let's see. Brand image is very important in a business like this. Live streaming your kitchen will attract customers from everywhere. In the escape menu, you can configure how often a client will interrupt. This way you can serve everyone without getting distracted from your usual content or while playing other games. Your viewers can place orders with the command #Burgie. Then naturally specify what they want. Here's an example. Burgie, well done with cheese and tomato. They can also lower your score if you make a mistake for dropping food on the floor. Exclamation point floor, or throwing it out the window. They can find more commands at honeygames.com/Burgie commands. I want to overfill your backlog. You would, Yuki, you snow monster. I want triple patty burger with avocado and egg with extra ketchup and mayo. I can't even afford half those ingredients right now. You should be able to can I add another stream? They did say can I? I'll leave it at 0 for now. Can I add another stream? Let's see. We should be able to. Let's go to the full screen. Can we only do it for one stream at a time? Can we have it open for more than one stream? I want to check. Because it's only showing one at here. Can we only do it for one stream at a time? Yuki, can you try to order a burger? Kamiya, I have no idea who that is. But we'll give you your burger. Let's see. So you want a medium. I realized I left the stove on. Okay, there's your medium. I'm coming. Burger vegetarian with caramelized onions, tomato. The result was exquisite. Okay, so it looks like it shows the Twitch one. We added the YouTube. I can't tell if there's both. So I'm gonna move this to over here. No, this is fine. I'm gonna move this as well. Wait, go to the commands real quick. Here, I will post the link. Yuki, let me know if it goes through. Look at the commands and see how the command listing works. Gonna have 3 plates prepped. Oops. Didn't mean for that to happen. Oh, it's just hashtag Bergie plus shit you want. Huh. Let me see. Chat commands. Ask for hashtag Bergie. Ask for the burger in an after way, but note that you cannot order double ingredients or ingredients that the streamer has not yet unlocked. So if I don't have a streamer an ingredient unlocked, you can't ask for it. Type Bergie for a random one, or use this format Bergie plus ingredient. Did I just get one? New game? Yes, new game. Yuki's helping us test it out. Burgie with raw onions and mustard. Well, I don't have... Literally, all the ingredients I have are bread, raw meat. That's all the ingredients I've unlocked right now, Yuki. So just do Burgie for now. Because I think the game fritzes out if you try to force it to do something. Burgie rare. Okay, it might not be going through because I changed the stream URL. So let me change it again. Boop bop boo. Wait, what did I just... It's exclamation point Burgie. So go to the link that I posted, Demon Blades. Right, you go to the link, and it's... Burgie rare. I just saw exclamation point Burgie. But you're not showing up at the... try without the rare. Try just exclamation point Burgie. Nothing afterwards. I'm seeing the exclamation point Burgie, but it's not showing your order. Okay, I'll try the rare. Okay, let's try changing the URL again. Demon Blades. The ingredients were so old I couldn't even smell them. The meat came very undercooked. Okay, so it looks like it only allows one stream at a time. Which, I hope the devs change that. Yep, oh, now it's showing the orders. Okay, then in that case, chat, what are we thinking? Are we thinking putting it on YouTube or Twitch? I'm thinking Twitch, because then I can ask you to give me bits. How do I put this out? Oh, thank God. All right, we're closing shop for now. We need to restock the kitchen. All right, we're gonna keep it on Twitch. So, fair point, but I think in engagement it should go where there's the most viewership. Customers will pass by, you bastards. All right, first things first, chat. Let's turn the music down just a smidgen. Let's do a vote. Everyone who wants it to be on YouTube, type !YouTube. Everyone, or just type YouTube or YT, and everyone who wants to be on Twitch, type Twitch or T. And then we'll see based on the votes. For now, how do I organize my kitchen? Okay, we got one for YouTube. Okay, that just restocks. Is there a way to reorganize it? Can I change the layout? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we have the basics. We could add some sauces. What are these utilities? Oh, a trash can. I can't. Oh, is this another frying pan? Or a grilling station? A fan. What is this? Is this a computer screen to look at stats? What ingredients have you unlocked? Nothing. Literally nothing. Here are the options. I've unlocked nothing. I only have enough to unlock tomatoes. Tomatoes. Okay, so we have one vote for YouTube. Has anybody else voted anywhere at all yet? So remember, !T for Twitch, YT for YouTube. Or you can just do YouTube. Like prepping the bread early. So we got one for Twitch, one for YouTube. Yuki, what's your vote? Or who else? I'm closed right now. You can't order. Floor meat. Yeah, see, we're closed. Get out of here. Alright, we're open now. A regular burger. Or a rare. Thank you. We now have $2 whole. The food tastes still. What the? You jerk. Optimus, how could you? How could you? You can improve. I think you can give me a higher rating, by the way. I'm not sure how. Let me see if it says on the website. Complain when streamer is cooking. The entire chat must be active as if the streamer commit any of these mistakes. And someone from the chat reports it with one of these commands, their score will be reduced. Dirty floor, ground, fire, burn, noisy, fence, window, or door. Other commands, bell to spam the bell. Skin, that's only for subs, VIPs, and mods. Leave and go, leave the counter. You monster. We got 2 votes for Twitch. All right. Let's see what kind of customers we're going to get. I'm going to unlock tomatoes. It actually adds that extra juicy touch. Customers will love a juicier burger. Yeah, let's restock our kitchen. The heck? I only get 1 slice of tomato from that? That's nutty. Don't know how that happened. Alright, who wants a Zaggard burger? We can go to YouTube if that would be easier for people. We'll see. Alright. Don't forget to do !Burgie on Twitch if you wanna a burger. No one saw that. That didn't happen. I wish there was a way to reorganize my kitchen. I would just put everything over here. Waiting for some orders. Looks like your PC is working overtime on this one. It is? It might just be that I have both the streams open or something else. Why am I getting... It doesn't say I'm getting drop frames. Why? Oh, I just realized on the vertical stream we still have... And they can't see what the hell we're playing. Oh, they can, but it's the wrong chair. There we go. I mean, it should be fine. It says connection is excellent. Wait, who did someone order? No. Waiting for an order. Chat. Empty chair pog. Is it just some voice talking? Truge. It should be fixed now, right? Alright, who ordered? Yuki wants a regular rare. Got it. You don't want a tomato with it? Goblin, stop that. Oh, that's sushi. Didn't have the freshly made top. Wow. did you do exclamation point? Oh, you want a raw burger? I don't think I can give you a raw burger. I mean, I can try. Let's see what happens. I have tomatoes now? I do. Nope. The meat was still alive. Oh my god. Wow, no tip? Get out of here. Can you pull your devil burger trigger? Heh. What could I get? I could get a trash can eventually. I'm curious what this is. Burger patty. Did someone order? Nope. Frying pan. Tomato, lettuce, onion, cheese. Vegan patty. Oh! This one is vegan patty. So if you help me get to 40. Face toothpicks. Oh, that's cute. Radio, trash bin, trash lid. A second cutting board. Oh, okay, that's the dish rack. Provides 4 clean plates ready to use each time you stock the kitchen. Plates will also be replenished. Good to know. Smash lets you make smash burgers, which pay more than regular burgers. Simply hold the smash on the patty while it's still raw on the grill. Hey! The cat was doing some range hood. Increase the time it takes for the frying pan and grill to catch fire to 8 seconds. Oh, making much less likely to happen. Good to know. The scoreboard lets you view your overall score and those of the players ranked by game mode. I see. So we can get to 40. We can get you that veggie burger. And what is this one again? Grill allows you to cook up to 3 ingredients at once. Won't catch fire if left on. Ooh. That's really good. That's pretty neat. Delicious. I love it when the animal is still breathing. You are the weirdest vegetarian ever. This I kind of want. I want to be able to cook more. I want to be cooking. Alright, well, let's restock while we're waiting. Anybody else want some burgers? Hello. 2. Okay. Level 2 doneness. Got it. One. Two. No, I didn't mean to drop it. I'm sorry. Oh, we got money. I'm confused. Can I only do 1 game mode at a time? Does that say no tomato? Okay, so double burn, double heat, no tomato. So we cooking food today? Can I get a burger? Hold the bun, the patty, the cheese, and the condiments? No. In fact, I'm gonna double all that. Alright, arrived perfectly. Poggers. That's money. Okay, you need a level 2 burger. Got it. Got it, got it. I got you, fam. Oh no, you needed a level 1 burger. Fuck. Okay, well, this will be for later. Well, you did want a level 2. I'm an idiot. Can you guys still order, by the way? I'm curious. How you doing, Dark Noah? Compliments to the chef, of course. Is it only available if... Huh. That's interesting. Give me a pizza with nothing. Nothing. All right, I'll change it to the YouTube stream. That way the YouTube peoples can order some burgers. Burgie, well done. Oh, well, right, of course, right when I'm about to. A triple burnt. That'll give me time to make. I'm not sure how you rate me. Maybe just write how well it's done. That should be triple level. Yuki, see if you can give a rating. Say like 5 stars or 1 star. There'll be some lag of it. I blame it on YouTube then. Is there lag on Twitch, Ukes? Is it this laggy on Twitch? I mean, I think I can check. No, I didn't want. There shouldn't be on Twitch. I don't know why there is on YouTube. Burgie medium. There's no rate command. Sag. They gotta add that. What do you mean disconnected? Yeah, this is sometimes choppy on Twitch. That's annoying. Here, let me change the. Let's see. Get rid of VSync then. Unknown streaming URL. It worked before. Ah, now it's connected. It should not be choppy, so if you can interact with the game itself, cool. Yeah, you do exclamation point burgie, and then you pick your burger based on the ingredients I have. All I have is tomatoes. But you can do 3 levels of cooked. You can do rare, medium rare, and well done. I believe. So far this is cute, but it's frustrating. Oh, I see the choppiness now. Even on my end. That's a fun way to interact with chat. True. Burgie, raw, extra cheese. I can't do raw, and I don't have cheese, Demon Blades. Literally, I only have tomatoes. I can't even afford cheese yet. I wonder, if I plan on frenetic, can you guys still make orders? Double cooked. Got it. Right on. Oh, gonna have to restock. I don't remember if this is single or double. It would be more chaotic with a bigger view account. Agreed. Here, we'll leave it here. I don't think that's well done. What kind of establishment doesn't have cheese 1 star? A good kind. Cheese is an abomination. If you add cheese to your burger, you're failing yourself. What kind of level of heat do they want? Double. Choosing a box is brought to you by Big Lactose Tolerance. Ah, Dark Noah, you also want a medium. Good to know. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I just made one of these. I can do it again. I'm saving up for those pre-cooked, those pre-washed plates. I need those pre-washed plates, okay? Do you know how hard it is to wash the plates? There you go, Dark Noah. Queso runs deep in your veins. It was delicious. Good. Alright, so what do we got? We could get some lettuce, or we could save up to get onions. No tomato. Yes, I know it's hard to wash plates. Exactly. Muy queso? What about muy don't the queso? That's how you sprake in the English, right? No tomatoes, right? Yeah, no tomatoes. No tomatoes! You don't want the tomatoes, Sonny. They're too red. They're like blood. They're bad for your veins. 1 medium burger coming up. See, that's how you treat a customer. I could get cheese. What's the where's the I gotta save up so much for this. I think this sounds like a pizza restaurant. I can change it to anything. Okay, let's pre-wash some plates before some customers start coming in here and bitching. Hey, which one's the pre-washed plates? No, it's gonna be under utils, right? 50 bucks, right? We could save up, or we could get some ingredients. What are we thinking, chat? How should we run this restaurant? More ingredients or pre-prepared plates? What are you thinking? So this would be a fun game to play in the background. You know what, chat? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we oh wait, it might. Let's see. How laggy is the stream when I'm doing this? When it's down here like this? Oh, okay. Let me know how laggy it is. Ingredients. Okay, people are saying ingredients right now. You know, leave it on YouTube. Let the YouTube community chill. How laggy is it when we have it? It's only choppy when you have the game fully open. Good to know. No starting when the screen is black. Okay. 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 Good to know. Good to know. Maybe we play another game in the background. There is a game that I've been a little addicted to lately. It's called Frostpunk. I know it's kind of an older game, but I really like Frostpunk. If you guys are able and willing, we can do that. Or we can go back to D&D prep if you guys want. Your decision. I'll let everyone chat. Vote. So just do an exclamation, or just say D&D or Frostpunk. You decide. While the chat is going, we're gonna. No, that's okay. So that's not how. So that's not how. Okay, so we'll just do a order. We'll do a couple orders while we're waiting. We need a double frag. Wait, no. There's already one here. We'll get a couple orders in while we're waiting. Shake hands because I get dropped. What do you mean? I dropped one thing on the floor. One thing. Hell impatient. Oh, he wants a tomato too. Okay. And single cook. Okay, cool. Did I hear frost? This is my people, Frostpunk, for the snow people. Okay, so 2 for Frostpunk. I don't know if my burger had dust or dirt. You jerk. Okay, first let's see what kind of ingredients we got. What can we buy? With my cheese. I could waste my money on we could also get some sauces. We can get honey, mustard, mayo, ketchup. Both those votes for me, Zaggard. What? Yuki, you're Optimus Philip? Really now? I had no idea. Demon Blades also says Frostpunk. Okay, we'll play Frostpunk. But first, let's decide. Okay. You know what? Cheese will be more worth it. People like cheese. Cheese is a perfect investment. From fridge to bun, it's a simple ingredient that transforms a burger. Do I need to slice it? No. How much cheese can I get? Wait, why is the door closing on me? It looks like the answer is as much cheese as I want. Hey, vote on. Lol. Okay. Then we'll set up. Okay, first we got this guy. He wants. Yeah, this guy wants everything. Holy fuck, he's greedy. He's gonna give me a really low rating because of all the cheese we took out of the fridge. You said 2 levels of done? Oh. Sweet. That's money. Let's go. Okay. Now we can open Frostpunk as well in the background. Let's turn the music all the way down. And we'll add Frostpunk. Actually, we'll add Bergie as one. Where is it? Game capture. We'll call it Bergie. Capture specific. Capture Bergie's cozy kitchen. First, let's see if it's even capturing. Game? Game? Okay, that's good to know. What the heck? I have so many things open. Let me close some stuff. Hmm. Is there a way to make it so that way when it goes black screen? I'm gonna test something real quick. I have so many things I have to. Okay, so Frostpunk is a game. On game. Cool, good to know. I'm gonna turn the music down a bit. F Extreme, he voted on YouTube. Lol. Listen here, you. So I was doing a different run on whatchamacallit. In one of the scenarios. But for now we'll pick the main scenario. For those have any of you played Frostpunk before? Here, let me move my camera down here. That shouldn't block anything that you guys need to see. Has anybody here played Frostpunk before? Does anybody know what Frostpunk is about? Winter is coming. Wrong. Winter has already come in. Here, I'll start off the story. Can you guys hear it real quick though? Can you hear me? I'm gonna mute myself. Can you hear that music playing with the violins and stuff? And can you hear the clicking of me going through the game menus? Were you guys able to hear that? I can hear the music. Okay, cool. Then we'll do the main story. I don't remember if I remember I beat the main story on easy first. I haven't beaten on medium. I wanted to try to do all the scenarios. But I'll do the main story so that way you guys can know what's going on. Now I can't hear the music, just picked up a bit with an additional bass instrument. Omega roll. It's still choppy.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained, came the time to adapt. we decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step, we knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Okay, so you guys said it was only choppy. Let me see. OBS is telling me something. Let me move this. Coding overload. Consider turning down video settings or user fasting. Interesting. Okay, let me read this and then we'll go into the game and then I'll lower the settings in game. See if that keeps... Is it still choppy, chat? That was me, by the way. So this is a city builder where we're in a frozen wasteland and everything revolves around this generator here. Fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Let's Garfix. VSync no. Okay, so I gotta restart the game. Let's see if that keeps it from being choppy. When you're stability, I gotta buy this. Okay, I'm restarting it so that way we can. Remember, if at any point you're on YouTube, you can go in the chat and type !Bergie and order a burger. What do you mean not receiving enough video? Let me stop recording, see if that does anything. Is it better now? Nope, still says there's an error. I don't know why suddenly my stream has gotten so bad. Let me see if doing the speed here. I'll try. I'm gonna try what I did last time. I'm gonna turn off stream and turn it back on. See what happens. So give us a second. not choppy anymore. It's better. Are we still here? Hello. 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 Can you see me? How are we doing? How are we doing, chat? I don't know why my streams have gotten... Like, it's actually starting to piss me off that it's getting this way. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. So we're gonna do a New Hope. Star Wars, A New Hope. That's smooth as butter. I changed my encoding to allow advanced encoding and it to be based off my computer's specs, so it should encode better. I don't know why it wasn't already set to that. I'm guessing OBS decided to just not do that. All right. Okay, so we got to stockpile some coal. Okay, so this does block a little bit. I'm trying to think of a good place to put Bergie right now. Guess I'll put it there. Yeah, that doesn't block. You guys can't see it, but it doesn't block. All right, so our main resources right now, just to let everybody know, are coal, wood, steel, and raw food. Raw food can be turned into food rations. People will eat raw food if they are starving, but you want them to be eating rations. And then there are also these steam cores. Steam cores cannot be made. They can only be found. Steam cores are extremely valuable because they can be used to make advanced machinery. Can you get pet wolves in this game? No, I don't think so. Oh, it's these games where you build a town, our city. Cool. Yeah, except there's also a temperature gauge. So you see this? This is the temperature. Now I could click it, or I can just press O, which I'll probably do throughout the game. And this shows us what's cold, and the levels are purple, which is freezing. Dark blue, very cold. Light blue, cold. Turquoise or aqua is chilly. Orange is livable, and red is comfortable. These levels are for if they are working or living in a place with this level of heat up here, they're going to be fine. They won't get sick. Low chance of getting sick, regular chance, and then the colder it gets, the higher they will get chance of our people getting sick. As you can see with the temperature, by the end of the day, the temperature level will drop by 2 levels. So right now, it's on chilly. At the end of the day, it's going to drop to very cold. Everything here. There's another section that I don't want to show you yet. You know, I'm going to move the camera because it is blocking something. It's blocking this. This will show us how many people we have. So we've got 50 workers, 15 idle engineers, 15 engineers, and 15 children. So that's the basics first. Here's our build menu. Here's our hope menu. There's hope and discontent. And then there's, this shows us all in negatives. Right now, all of our people don't have homes, so they're all homeless. This shows us what our economy is like how much coal we're gaining, stockpiles of stuff. And the final one, the Book of Laws. This is where we can enact laws, chat. Are there any enemies? The environment. The environment is the enemy. There are scenarios you can play. There is a scenario where there are enemies, but this scenario doesn't have any direct enemies. There are all these different laws we can put into effect. Emergency shift, force people to work longer if we need it. Fighting arenas, set up a fighting arena to allow people to kind of get their anger out. We can change the type of food that they eat for soup or food additives. We can have radical treatment or sustain lives. We can add a cemetery or just do basic corpse disposal. Or the best one and the most important one, child labor. Or, you know, we could do child shelters where they don't work. But I'm implementing this first law. And you guys won't get a vote for this one, but you'll get a vote for the rest of them. Children can work. Look, if this were real life, I'd say I don't want to make kids work, but this is A, a game, and B, this is the end of the world. Get to work, damn it. We need all hands on deck. So our first thing we're going to get is the gathering post. So I can click a thing regularly and apply whoever I want to work on it. But it's more efficient to set up a gathering post, because then you can just set them to work at that and they will gather all the resources in there. Hell yeah, communism. This looks fun. I wouldn't mind checking it out. It's really fun. The second game came out about a year ago, I want to say. Maybe 6 months ago. And I haven't checked out yet because I never finished this game. I've been playing this a bunch in my off time because it's really fun. It's hard, though. I'm going to tell you right now. It's a hard game. It is not easy. Okay, this has mostly wood, some steel. Now, there's another thing you have to pay attention to, is not just buildings and keeping people warm or cold. But things need to be connected by the street. You need to create roads. Otherwise, buildings won't be activated. And the first building I usually like to build, one of the most important. See, that's them building the streets. When I open up, you can see. Let's see. No roof over our heads. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They are falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We better do something about it. So we can either we can add some shelter. We can provide shelter for everyone, or just ignore these complaints. If we do this, we have 2 days to provide shelter for 40 of our people, which is half of everyone. If we do this, we have to provide shelter for everyone, which is 80 people. Each shelter costs us 10 wood, I believe, and can fit 10 people. But we need that wood for other stuff, so I'm going to go with provide some shelter. And we're going to start. Okay, we provided 30.
She's in here, right?
Yeah, why?
There's a neighbor who was looking for a cat. They said there was a black cat on Elizabeth Street.
Oh.
So she's right there?
Yeah.
Okay. It scared me. I don't know. Because I would have the door open for a second.
I see, I see.
So I interrupt.
It's okay. Don't forget, YouTube, if you want, you can order a burger to make me skip what I'm doing. What's the desktop audio? What do I have running on desktop right now? Wait, is the game running through desktop? No, it shouldn't be. I am so confused. It says there's desktop audio, but there shouldn't be any. Anyways, I gotta stop getting distracted. All right. Remember, Cat, when facing demands, remember people usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree on everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Remember that, folks? All right, we got to turn. Now, the generator. The most important building in the entire game. If the generator dies, we all die. Them kids do yearn for the mines. And currently, we only have one level. So once we turn it on, its consumption is low versus how much we make, which is good. Means we're going to get a stockpile of coal soon. We can overdrive it, but we need to research that. And we can also change the range, how far it goes out, and the level of heat it increases. Now watch. Food. The generator runs with warmth, and we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now food. There'll be no city if we starve. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Down with the generator. It's oppression incarnate. How dare you, sir? So if you noticed, this area where there was snow is all melted now. And if we go into the temperature, we can see the generator in this circle. It's weird. Why is it not showing the circle of the generator? It should be showing a heat circle, right? Oh, it's because it's not done. There we go. Now it shows a heat circle. Everything in here is now level +1 level of heating. Buildings naturally have are 1 level higher than whatever the regular heat level of heat is. Since the level of heat is chilly, all buildings are at livable, and right now this adds another level on top of that, so this is now comfortable. Yeah, we need more resources to build them houses. Stop asking. Can you build a McDonald's? No, not exactly. Oh, hello, Yuki. Sushi. Alright, chat. It's been 24 hours after we signed in the child labor jobs. So we can sign in another job if you want. Oh, Sushi wants to say hi, everybody. Okay, we're going to the main camera. Everyone remind me to go back to PC in a second. But I'm gonna have Sushi say hi. Sushi, say hi, Katie. Hi, little girl. Hi, little girl. Sushi wants attention right now. That's why she's letting me do this. She's such a little sush. She's a little black floof. She's like, unhand me, human. I wish to be on lap, not on chest. Nice and warm, the power. Oh, bye, Sush. She just left. So, I'll let you guys vote. Do we add child labor to all jobs? Not just the safest jobs, but any job. A child can work in the mines if we need them to. The most dangerous of mines. Or do we vote on another thing? I'll say 1 for yes, 2 for no, or Y and N, whichever you prefer. Absolutely not. Monka S. That's 1 for no. Give me that cat. I have 999 rupees. This cat is worth more than your wallet can hold. 1 bajillion rupees times another bajillion rupees. Not a billion, by the way, a bajillion. Let's see. All right, then. How about this? If people are injured and they're in the hospital, do we A, give them radical treatment where we will do anything to cure them, including invasive surgeries and amputations? Or will we B, sustain life? We won't cure them if they're extremely injured, but we'll keep them alive And we won't amputate them with radical treatment, but we'll just let them live as useless husks, draining our resources in the hospitals. 1 for radical treatment, 2 for sustained life. What are we thinking, chat? Radical treatment where they'll get amputated. They won't be able to work for a while, but once we get a future technology, they can. This one, they'll never be able to work again. They'll just slowly die and take up space. We got 1 for amputations. What are we thinking, chat? Amputations? Amputations or no amputations? I'll give you guys another few seconds. Sounds like we're saying yes to amputations.
Hear me. New law in the city.
I just hope they won't cut my leg off if I fall ill. At least we'll be saving lives.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Okay, this is probably the most important building. Well, not the... Yeah, kind of, yes. Shelter promise fulfilled. Hope rises. Discontent falls. Okay, we can now... research stuff. So... Currently, the best thing to research, and I'll just start researching now, is the faster gathering. We will now gather resources from nodes quicker. Critical shortage. The number of sick is rising. We don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of effort. It looks like we'll need to employ emergency shifts.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Everyone, get to work on those emergency shifts. You'll be working for 24 hours straight, but we need the resources. I don't care if discontent goes up. It's necessary. All right. We now have a medical tent.
Work time. Get moving.
Let's shelter the rest of our peoples. And I'm going to delete these roads for now, just because it changes the shape of your buildings a little bit. Family torn. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. Guys, we're supposed to remind me we're on the main cam. Come on now. Now, we create the beacon. The last line of hope. And a refuge. All right, now that we're on day 2. All right, vote 1 for soup or 2 for food additives. Food additives will cost us a lot more of our so remember how I said you make food is you use raw food to make food rations. So food additives will cost 3 raw food to make 1 food ration. Or we can do soup, where it'll 1 raw food will equal 3 food rations. So basically, this one is people don't like it as much. Eating soup will make people slightly unhappy, but we'll have more food for people, so they won't starve. Food additives make people happy, but we run out of food much quicker. So we got 1 for soup. All right, we're going to go with soup then.
New law has passed. Night is coming. Put down your tools.
And we're going to have to put one of you guys out in the cold for now. It's not preferable, but it's better than just being outside. We also got to make the start making food. Why are they not working on it? Soup make people unhappy, but we save food. Yes. Now that the frost is here, with basic resource secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout frost land, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for advanced buildings.
Work time. Get moving.
I'm only going to put 10 people in charge here because we need people to make the soup. We need to start heating these places up. We now have the beacon. All hail the beacon. All hail the beacon. All hail the beacon. Just checking what else. Okay, we need lots of wood. We'll put children working in the kitchens. Okay, we need 50 to get to the next level.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
The beacon has been built. Rise, beacon. Rise to the heavens to allow us to find our way home as we venture out into the unforgiving world of the frost-cold mines. Children are gonna learn cooking skills and free labor. These guys suck. Soup make me happy, boy. Well, imagine it was like an extremely plain soup. And now we see the greater world. But before we can do anything with it, we must have scouts. Imagine eating a soup like, let's say, a cabbage soup that is just cabbage and hot water. That's it. All right, let's put into law extended shifts.
Hear me. New law in the city.
I wouldn't complain. I'd be thankful for what we have. You say that now. But what if your life got more and more miserable? You would want something nice.
The work shift starts.
Oh, this one's out. So now we can get our roads back. Some wood. Let us send scouts. We will send them to find the lost expedition. They will arrive there in 10 hours in game time. Let this child have a day off. They can rest. Ah, good. Our peoples will be able to get more food is in. Let us build heaters. If people die, do we want to build a cemetery where they can go to see their people, or do we want to just build a pile of corpses where we just throw corpses on a pile? This will lower risk of diseases from dead bodies, and they will be preserved for potential future use. Or do we want to make a cemetery? No risk of diseases as well, and people will be slightly happy. Each burial will keep some people from work for a few hours. Hello, Alpha. Alpha, if you go on YouTube and type !Burgie, you can order a burger. I'm going to keep it on the YouTube side. Well, I love the Twitch peoples. I love them, and they're more likely to chat. I know it's easier for people to go to YouTube than it is for people to go to whatever. All right, do we want to create a snow pit or cemeteries? I'm conflicted. I'll let people vote. Cool, but I'll pass. I have heartburn right now. Cemetery, since we have them soup. We gave them soup. So that's one for cemetery. Okay, people need need food. Okay, I might need to do an emergency shift. We need to get the heaters. Because this place cannot work while it's so cold. See, it needs to be minimum chilly, and it's currently cold. Wait, what? I tried this game once. It's so hard. It is pretty hard. Someone died. We have to end the emergency shifts. And now that someone has died, I'm happy. I'm not complaining. Okay, so we're voting for cemetery. Is that what you guys want? You want cemetery? One for cemetery, two for corpse pile. Just literally a pile of corpses. That's one for cemetery. Two for cemetery. Alright, we'll go for cemetery. Three for cemetery. Okay.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
They've gotten to the lost expedition. The survivors! Let us escort them back to the great generator. We now have a cemetery. This will mean when people need to bury their dead, they will not work for a little while. Actually, we need more wood for now. Alright, now we send them out again. We can send them to the crash site, the observatory, or the sturdy shelter. I managed to get a new and sealed Lego Horizon Zero Dawn long neck for 104 pounds, including postage. Nice! Good for you, man. Andrew got me one a while ago for helping him make a video. I can't remember which video. And I really appreciate it. I just don't have a place to put a Lego right now. Otherwise, I would have put it together already. And you would have seen it on my shelf back there. Alright, chat. Where do we want to send our scouts? 1, 2, or 3? If no one votes, I'll just pick 2. I'm gonna always pick 2. Even if I don't think it's the best option. So I'll give you guys a minute. Observatory. Okay, so that's 1 for the observatory. Long neck stuff was only $85. So you paid over $20, almost $20 in delivery fees. Interesting. I mean, that's fair. Fine, you can have a day off. What the heck? Who are you people? What are you doing here? It's coming from Germany, so... I see. People from our convoy. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships. But shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expedition left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. Search for others. Our people found a trail leading to the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. Ah, it's warmed up a bit. Oh, thank heavens. We have finished research on heaters. Now, different certain work buildings will have this toggle that we can turn on, and it'll turn on a heater, and it'll raise its heat level, as you can see. I can also press it here by 1 level, but it will use more coal. So, as we know, the heat level does 2 things. 1, some buildings require a certain level of heat to work. 2, it allows us to 2 is it keeps people from getting sick. Or lowers their chances, I should say. We need to do a research. For now, I think we need the sawmill. And let me check. Yeah, we're gonna need wood because we want to get to the next level of technologies. As you can see, we're running out of technologies to learn here. And we're not in desperate need of most of that stuff. What the sawmill will let us do is, you see these frozen trees here? The sawmill can cut those to create a lot of wood. Or I should say harvest wood. Okay, let's... you know, we'll harvest... Oh, that's why it's an invalid placement. There's still that in the way. Okay, so then for now, we'll just put it here to save on wood for streets. So we don't have to make some more streets. And now we try to get... we will start going for the next level. Ceremony funeral. Since we have this cemetery, we might as well put this. Those who give their lives in service to the city deserve the highest honor. We will give our dead ceremony funerals to inspire the living. Loss of hope caused by deaths is halved. Now when someone dies, our hope will not drain as quickly. I shall provide shelter for these new arrivals. Or should we provide for half or all of the new arrivals? What do you think, chat? Should we do 17 or 34? If we do 17, we'll only need 2 more tents. If we do 34, we'll need 4 more tents, because each one holds 10. Someone says all. Set game Frostpunk. Thank you, Doran. Oh, Doran! If you go on... can you hear us? Doran. Hello? Here, I'll just do a blast for everybody. You want a burger? Go to... Alright, so someone said, one person says half, one person says all. Alright. Alpha, Dark Noah, type exclamation point. Oh, never mind. Alright, we're going to try and provide shelter for everyone. We have 2 days to do it. Let's see. It'll cost us 10 wood. We need 40 wood. Let's hope we can get 40 wood in 2 days. In under 2 days. Alright, they've gotten to the observatory. What have they found? The sun is dimming. Instead of astronomers, we were met by some of our lost people. They explained that they came here for help, but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming. Let us escort them back to the city. Why are we not collecting any food? I'm gonna set up another hunter's cabin over here. Should we double our rations for children or save our rations? Wait, did someone order a burger? All right, someone ordered a burger. Give me a second to... Okay, you need let's see. Double flame, no cheese. Got it. There you go, son. Thanks for the money. We'll have some plates ready. And we'll get some buns ready. Oh, no one saw that. And we'll get this prepped over here. Damn, we got $11 whole now. All right. I'm going to BRB real quick, everybody. I got to go pee. You guys let me know if you want to double the rations for kids or save them.
Someone has entered the dragon's den.
Right. So, Alpha says double. Yuki says save. They're our future, and we are fucked. All right, looks like I'm going to have to coin flip it. Heads for double, tails for regular. We got tails. We can't afford it. All right, let's send our scouts out. Looks like it wants us to go to the sturdy shelter, so we'll go there next. Shelter fulfilled. All right, we've got the next level. So there are a lot of upgrades we can get. We can get more scouts. We could improve our heating, which will also cost us more coal. Increase our resource depots, which we don't have any of yet. Get some coal mining going. A charcoal kiln, which will turn wood to coal. I was joking. Save the rations. I figured. A sawmill upgrade. Medical post upgrade, so sick people will be will get healed faster. A bunkhouse. Or we can get a hothouse. A hothouse is the first one device we'll have that requires steam cores. I told you those are rare. We can only find them out in the wilds. We cannot make them ourselves, I don't believe. But it will produce food so long as it stays at the correct temperature every day. So now we won't only be producing food during the night with our hunters, but we'll produce it during the day as well. So I'm going to get us the hothouse. I'm also going to move this over here. Okay. We're going to have to start heating some of the homes. We'll do this just for now. We'll have 3 for now. And then once we get the hothouse, we'll get rid of the one that's closer in. Hours left. We can add the care house. This way there will be a place for people who are amputees. They can stay here without suffering.
Hear me, hear me. Do more in the city. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
We brought back. We found wood, food rations, and a steam core. We need to bring this back to the city as soon as possible. And we fed all our people. Oh, thank the heavens! Our people have been fed. The great Burgy burgers. All right, now we create the hothouse. Where do I want to put it? Put it here. So let's this is kind of inefficient, but my brain likes it better, so this uses up steam cores, which we cannot build, we can only find. Now we need to start heating homes. Now we can either increase our coal consumption, or we can create a bunkhouse. We need to make them livable for the in at least 2 of the homes. Might be better to start doing the bunkhouse. We shall allow the children and one adult. Oh, we're getting too many sick. We need another hospital. Alright, let's send our scouts out. We'll send them to the steel bridge. Let us see what we can find here. What time is it? About 6:30. Alright, let's see what else we can. At least we have adequate wood for now. How many engineers do we have? A lot. So I'm thinking we had another workshop. That way we research twice as fast. And let's upgrade our medical posts. You must become an amputee. It is the only way. I don't know if we'll be able to maintain livable conditions. Heat might drop too much, or the cold. We'll add extra rations for the ill as an upgrade. Whenever we want to heal them faster, we can give up 10 of our rations to speed up recovery. I think the next thing we need to do is get start the steel works. We're gonna need a constant influx of steel. We're low. Or we're gonna start running low, I should say. Can we waste 10? Guess I guess. No, it got too cold. An automaton! Quick! Send it to the city. It can work for us. While we go check the weather station. Someone was happy about the amputation. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we were on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We will find out in the winter home. Quick, we must raise the temperature in these buildings. Okay, now we gotta get the steel works. We need to start getting some steel. Our storage limit has been maximized. Yes! Perfecto. I cannot address the medical problems currently. We should upgrade to the next tree of knowledge. Our resources are fine for now. Coal and a steam core. Weather station. We found scientist notes. They predict that the great cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam. Not even a crumb of bread in the pantry. It's obvious they moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. First, we must go to Winterhome. What has happened there? Yuki, you were deemed a yoka time. Yoka time. Sorry, I don't have any certificates for you to go to my masseuse. One second, I'm just deleting some jokes. I need to know how many I have left so I can start making more. So Yuki, did I tell you? The other day I was looking through some of my grandma's old stuff and I found a boomerang. And I was like so excited. I went outside and I realized I forgot how to throw it. But eventually, it came back to me. No. He died. We will sign the prosthetics law. We need to keep hope up. Since we have excess food, we have homeless. I had not noticed. We have found Winterhome. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The city chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing repair. The following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy. Fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. The last entry. God forgive us. We were eating our dead. There is no hope. We are all that's left. Let us bring back what we have found from winter home. No. We are alone. This is not good. This place is a deadly trap. We need to get out of here. We should have stayed in London. Surely it couldn't have fallen like this. We must save ourselves and our children. We must go back. How are we supposed to survive if they didn't? We must give them purpose. Will we bring in the discipliners? Order and discipline, or we will bring faith and spiritual strength. Choose, chat. Discipline or faith. Discipline or faith. The choice is yours. I'm sorry, I'm checking what. We have one for discipline. We have one for faith. Will we have a tiebreaker? If not, both of you must roll 1d20. Exclamation point! Roll d20. Not joking this time. I forget if it's... Yeah, it's just roll d20 as one thing. Alpha, type it again. I think the bot didn't register yours because it was still reading Yuki's. Let's see if you can beat an 18. Alpha, Mr. Wolf. Gotta wait 30 seconds. 30 seconds? I could have picked my nose in that time. Rippers. Unfortunate, Alpha. Looks like we will have order and discipline.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
What does this do? Let's see. People working near watchtowers are protected by their neighbors, serving as watchmen, so they feel safer and more hopeful. Today's not my day. Heartburn and shitty dice rolls. At least I did 100% on the prequel trilogy in LEGO Star Wars with the Skywalker saga. Nice. Congratulations. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try and change your mind. You say your order will save us? Nonsense! What are we going to orderly decide who to eat first when we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. There are now the Londoners. Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crises. Poggers OG Trilogy. Okay, let's see what we can do. What resources are we low on? Still just steel. And we have a steel work, so we don't have to worry about that too much right now. We should upgrade the generator power, that way we can upgrade its efficiency.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Okay, so these need people working in them for them to be effective. Good to know. Manned watchtowers maintain order in the city. He has come! The automaton! My child! Go. Work on the steels for now. Using automatons. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labor crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel at the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capacity. People join the Londoners. No! Why? What is there for you to join? Ah, much warmer now.
Work time. Get back to work.
Now we should upgrade its efficiency. I don't think we need that level 2 right now. We can save on timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. Could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchman. The neighborhood commented, "We're lucky to have them. I'm glad it ended well." Actually, I might... Well, yeah, we'll keep you working here for now.
Work day ends. It's off time.
Looks like we'll have to find a way to make more coal. Let's check out this crash site. It's not too far. Urgent need for treatment. We'll have to treat a third of the sick. How many hospitals do I have? It should only be the 2, right? Yeah. Morning gathering. We'll gather each morning to make sure our goals and priorities for the day are clear for everyone. Morning gatherings will slightly raise hope from time to time. Hope will raise slightly. Yes! Let's just raise our hope.
Everyone, new law
Hope
is
God.
signed.
Okay, now we need okay, there are 2 things we'll need. We need to improve our healthcare. Improve our coal production. So let's first improve coal. Raw food and wood. We can bring this back. And then we'll add an infirmary.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Let's put you on here so that way you're always making coal for us. Foreman. Appointing responsible foreman will make sure that people work as efficiently as possible. New ability, foreman. Increase the efficiency of a workplace by 40% for 24 hours. Guard stations. Guard stations raise the hope of people living nearby. Guard stations lower the discontent of people living nearby. You can use guards to break up protests. I learned something yesterday and I was wondering if you knew. In Ghost of Tsushima, the more you break the samurai code, stealth skills, the worse the weather gets. I did not know that. Interesting. That's pretty neat. Let us build a fighting pit.
A new law has passed.
Hi, Sush. Welcome back. Sushi's back, everybody. I don't know if you can see her. She's a little lap floof. Lap floof. There you go. Katie, let's go. It's a way to monitor your honor without you knowing you're being adjudged. That's pretty neato. I wish I'd done more stealth kills then. Would have been more interesting.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
What's our consumption? Still positive? Okay. We now have the infirmary. It's gonna get cold soon. It is. We should make sure the healthcare stays warm. Alright, they're gonna need standard food rations from now on. I'm gonna put them in there because this place treats them much faster. Hi, Sush. What's up? She's like, I want attention. Meow. Hi, girl. Hi, little Sushi. Who's my cute girl? Who's my cute girl? Are you my cute girl? Sushi wants love right now. I'm gonna go to the full cam so you can see the sushi love. Look at this sushi baby. Look at the sushi baby. You can't even see her. You're too dark, Sushi. You're too dark. You know that? It's not my fault I wear black clothes. It's your fault for having black fur. She's such a little swoosh bean. Such a little swoosh. Look at this swoosh. Look at her. Look at her. Next one is Borderlands 4 and Silksong. I knew about Silksong. I don't care much for Borderlands. I tried to play the first one years ago, and I got bored really fast. Silksong, I'm excited for. I have to finish Expedition 33 before then. Unfortunately, that might be when I'm on vacation, though. Because I have something big coming up. Oops, sorry, Sush, sorry. She's on my knees. Look at her. Look at this knee floof. She likes to sit on my legs like this, like a little sphinx. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? What you looking at, chat? What do you think she's looking at? She's looking at the door. Green eyes, or am I seeing wrong? No, she has green eyes. Something big, guys. I think Zaggard is Prefnat. Nah. Fog, heavy rain, lightning. If you're pure Ronin, the weather turns against you, literally. Wait, pure Ronin? That you can't go Ronin, though. Because that's not what a Ronin is. Because a Ronin is a wandering samurai with no lord or master. So it's not really going pure Ronin, it's going pure... Yeah, you're not really a rogue samurai, though. I mean, kind of in the third act, but in the first two acts you literally can't be, because your whole goal for acts 1 and 2 is to save Lord Shimura. And you can't really choose to be a Ronin, because by Act 3, he forcibly says, you are no longer a son of mine, you are now a criminal. So you can't really choose to go Ronin. That's not necessarily true. A Ronin, it's not necessarily that a Ronin is a samurai with no honor. It's a little bit more of a complicated title than that. That's a very simplistic way of looking at it. That's the equivalent of saying samurai were just soldiers for the army, and that's not true either. One of the ways to become you have to be, so I wouldn't really say that's going full Ronin. I would say that's closer to I guess becoming a truly honorless samurai. Because you could have honor and still have no lord or master and still be considered a Ronin. Ronin is, like I said, it's a little bit more complex than that. Just because there are so many layers to Japanese politics, especially back in that time period. I think I gotta make the factory soon. Do we? Yeah. That should be our next thing, is build the factory. More steam cores and some steel. Let's go check the gloomy cave first. Back, did I miss anything? Not much. Writing on the wall. Captain, someone has declared the walls with predictions of our doom for our city. This is troubling. People already fear we share Winterhome's fate, and scared minds are swayed even by smallest things. Send a watchman to remove it. I don't know what you're talking about. The game's been here the whole time. Fun fact, did you know that Dead Space 1 was an early concept for System Shock 3? I learned it today. Where did you hear that, though? Wait, let me check something. Let me check something. Where did you hear that, by the way? I must be hallucinating. Exactly, Yuki. You're too used to this cold weather. You don't see things as they are. You only see them as you want them to be. Where did you hear that from, Alpha? Because the people who made let's see, who made System Shock 2? In a history of the franchise video. Mm-hmm. That sounds like one of those myths that System Shock 3 have been passed around by a lot of studios. How? That doesn't make any... What I found since John Quick, do you think he looks like Ganon? I don't really remember what he looks like because I don't care. I'm like 50-50 on it. I'm glad there's going to be another game. I'm not that excited because I liked Black Myth Wukong, but I thought it was like a 6 or a 7. It wasn't that great. Let's see. So there might have been someone who was doing that, but I feel like that's... I want to know where this person got their information from, because I'm looking at the history of this game, and while yes, it was passed around, it was never really owned by anyone. Maybe one developer, a group of developers were like, we'll make a System Shock 3, and then they found out they didn't have the rights, so they just changed the name to Dead Space. And then they completely changed courses, so that might be a little true. But I would need to see some confirmation from a specific developer saying that. Because otherwise it's just hearsay. Because it looks like the company that made System Shock went under in 2000, and then System Shock was basically owned by so many companies at the same time. Like, I'm reading the... Yeah, it looks like they were owned by like 4 different companies at one point. Now they're owned by Tencent Games, the IP for System Shock. So it probably was, but it's hard to say. Why is this... Why is my... Did the live stream die? The hell? I found the one PC Gamer article making reference to what Alpha said. Made it a 6 for you. Can you elaborate? Are you saying what made it not better than a 6? Are you saying what made it as good as a 6? I mean, I can tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you while we play Frostpunk. I don't know. Burgies looks like it disconnected, so I'm just gonna close Burgies for now. Or here, I'll just put it on Twitch. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Why did Twitch? There we go. What's my stream on? Okay, good. We're still on this. So, okay, I think the game is really solid. Like, I think the gameplay is fun. But first of all, one of the things that matter to me the most in games is if the story is really good. Like the story needs to be better than the gameplay. The story matters more to me than gameplay. Like it could be like really boring gameplay, but if the story is keeping me hooked, I will keep playing, even if I'm not a fan of the gameplay. And the gameplay is good. It's not something super amazing, but it is really solid. Like I wasn't like, oh my god, this is the most amazing game I've ever played. I was playing it. I'm like, this is fun. It's not bad gameplay. It's fun. But the story was just, it was decent. It wasn't super amazing. It kind of just felt like running through the greatest hits of the story of Wukong, of Journey to the West. And that's kind of a problem for me because, one, I've never read it, so it doesn't matter to me that much. Like, this isn't a story where I'm like, oh, I'm craving to learn this story. And even when I did... sushi or milk? What the hell? Even when I did learn the story, it was like, I've seen this story done so many times in so many other things. Dragon Ball was the story of the Journey to the West. There have been so many Journey to the West movies and TV shows. Like, the story of Sun Wukong it's like the story of Hercules. It didn't do it in a unique way that made me like, oh my god, they told the story super well. To where I was like, this is amazing. But it was good. It was solid. Like, the story by itself was like a 6, maybe a 7. I had fun with it. There were certain sections of those, like, in between the gameplay story with the flashbacks that I really liked. But those didn't feel like part of the main story of the game. Those felt like flashbacks, lore of the past that I had to be like, where I had to be like, oh my god, look at what happened before, but it's not happening to the character, the player now. Like, I'm not experiencing now, I'm just looking in the past. And those were beautiful, but they didn't really feel like they affected me now all that much. And then there's the fact that one of my favorite things about the story of Sun Wukong... Hey! Get out of there. Get out of there. What are you doing? One of my favorite things about the story of Sun Wukong is the character of Sun Wukong. He's this feisty little gremlin guy who's really good at fighting. He has all these powers. He's always like he's dissing the higher ups, the gods, the heavens themselves, while also trying to prove himself as super amazing. Right? The character in Black Myth Wukong is not Wukong. Like, it's his reincarnation. But he doesn't act like him at all. He exists. He's like, oh, I want to fight, and I'm compelled to get these things. But also, how do I put this? But also, it's like he doesn't react to anything really. He just kind of exists. He's just there. Even Link reacts to things in Legend of Zelda. Maybe not in the old original one, but ever since the 3D ones, Link has even Link has some reactions like, oh, like something. Wukong doesn't react. He just kind of exists for the player to control him. So that made the story less entertaining. And then when we finally do start meeting characters that in the Zubaji has this really cool story, but besides the last two, the stories don't apply to Sun Wukong directly, and I was kind of like, like they do, but it doesn't feel like my burger joint is just open. If you want burgers, Burgies is back open on Twitch. So it was like, I didn't really feel connected to Burgies. Like, I didn't, or not Burgies, to Sun Wukong's story and character. And the gameplay was fine. The graphics were good, but like, the graphics being good is kind of a given. If they're not good now, people riot in the streets for mostly good reasons, especially since this is on a PS5 game. Or in the PS5 era, I should say. Where did I drop that? I'll get that later. No, I should get it now. So it's like, I had fun playing it, but I didn't, like, after we were done, I was like, okay, I'm done. That's it. There wasn't a part of me that was like, oh, I want to play this again. Or, man, that one part was so amazing. Like, I look back on it, and I'm just like, it was fun. So it's like a 6 or a 7. It's not an amazing game. It was probably one of, if not the best game of the last year. But there weren't that many games that came out last year that were that amazing. The true protagonist of Journey to the West is Burgi. True. Wukong reincarnation. Behold my personality, which is I have no person. Exactly. That's, yeah. Like, it starts with him being all sassy and fighting Erlang Shen and being like, you will not stop me. And it's so fun. And then you start actually playing as him. You get to the main story and he's just like, it just, yeah. And then there were, and then I didn't like how samey a lot of the areas were. Like, especially in the second chapter, everything looked the same, so navigation was really annoying in the second chapter. After that chapter, navigation was fine. But again, like, the gameplay was fine, music was fine, story was fine. Everything was just fine. It was like, it was a solid game. If it had came out in the same year as Ghost of Tsushima, or Elden Ring, or Breath of the Wild, any of those games, nobody would talk about Black Myth Wukong like they do now. They'd be like, man, it was really good. China's doing a good job they did a good job making this game. People were like, it's the game of the year. And yes, it probably could have won game of the year. It made sense. But that was because there was nothing really stacked against it. Surely the devs took that to heart, and Zhonghui will be an actual character. Who's to say? I hope so too. But also possibly not. Again, I don't think it's bad. It's not at all bad. It's just solid. It's solid. It's good. It was a good game. It's not a great game. It's not an amazing game. It's not an excellent game. It's just a good game. I see what you mean, because I have similar sentiments about the player character being silent. Me personally, I vibe more with person I'm controlling if they speak and have a personality. Yeah, exactly. The only game I have exceptions for that is the Legend of Zelda series. And that is because I am such a big Zelda fanboy. I 100% admit I am super biased when it comes to Zelda. I love Legend of Zelda. Look, just to show you how much I love Zelda. I've only shown this on stream once, but it's right here off the side of stream. I bought a metal Master Sword replica from Etsy. Now, it's not a real sword. The blade, it's not sharp, see? Like, it's not a sharp blade. I can't really show it to you on because the camera, but the blade, it's extremely dulled. Like, it's flat. This is flat. This is the equivalent of me, like, rubbing my hand against the side of a table. Like, I have this over here. I have this full-on sword that I got. I have almost every single Legend of Zelda amiibo. I only don't have the recent ones because I've been trying to save money. This even comes in a stand. Like the stand from Breath of the Wild. My sword. I have several Zelda statues that are at my parents' house. where you swing that around, but it's absolutely pretty. Yeah, exactly. Like, it is a beautiful prop sword. I love Zelda. It is probably my favorite game series of all time. All right, so I am super biased. But if I started playing Zelda now, I would be like, why is our protagonist silent? Like, I know why the protagonist is silent, but I wouldn't love it as much. I only love it as much as I do because I played it when I was a kid. But also, those games have such unique gameplay in each of them that, like, the gameplay sticks to me. Like, I'm like, oh, I remember the gameplay of Twilight Princess. Playing as the wolf was so much fun. And then there was also all the different fighting abilities you can learn throughout the game. I love the story of Midna in Twilight Princess. I love the story of the moon and all the different NPCs in Majora's Mask. I love, like, those stories. I love the stories in Legend of Zelda. I love the gameplay. I listen to Legend of Zelda music constantly. Like, those are games I love. Every bit of those games I love. I have never listened to the Black Myth Wukong soundtrack. You could play it and I'd be like, I'd only guess it was Black Myth Wukong because it would have Chinese music. And you'd have to tell me it was a game. You'd have to tell me it was based on a game. And I'd be like, Black Myth Wukong. I would have to guess. I wouldn't be like, that's Black Myth. If you play Zelda's Lullaby or Clock Town or Zora's Domain or the Twilight Realm, I will be like, that's that. I know that. I know the song instantly. I might take a minute to remember it, but I'll be like, okay, it's from Zelda. I live and breathe Zelda. I give that a huge pass. Black Myth Wukong, I did, again, the music, meh. The game, good. The story, good. The characters, the NPCs are good. That being said, I am glad that people love it. I am so glad people are hyped for this game. I want everyone who liked this game to scream to the moon about how happy they are that it got a sequel. I want them to get 1 billion sequels that are just as good as this game, if not better. I really do. I want more of these, even though I didn't love it, I want there to be more of these games. I'm getting, I think I'm getting a Rebellion replica from Etsy. Rebellion. Rebellion isn't that a sword from Devil May Cry? My gripes with Wukong is how short it is and how annoying the beginning of Chapter 3. And I like how there's really no platforming for a character who's highly acrobatic and no range attacks. The range attacks, yeah, that bugs me, but I get it. You should at least be able to deflect your the arrows, but whatever. I mean, not just deflect them, redirect them back at them or something. I have a metal version of Ballad of the Goddess from Skyward Sword as my wake-up alarm. That's fucking sick. I'm glad people liked it enough to warrant a sequel. That'll hopefully be better. Exactly. Devil May Cry 3, 4, 5. Okay, I was right. It is from Devil May Cry. Is Rebellion the sword? Stop getting people to join you. I don't like that. Bad.
Bundle up. It's getting colder. Work time. Get back to work.
Poggers, decent rations. Okay, let's... We need to get the factory running so we can get prosthetics. But we also need to improve the generator. So we'll do that first and then we'll do the prosthetics. Okay, what can we sign into law to make people more happy? Probably the public house. That'll less discontent hope will rise slightly. Yeah, Let's build the public house.
Hear me. New law in the city.
There's really no good place to put this, so. Okay, now we're gonna make the factory. We need to upgrade these houses that people have. Damn, I tried to treat everybody. More survivors. Do we risk it? We need to save our people. Thanks for reminding me. Rebellion is Dante's main sword. When scouts and the people in the cave joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Unfortunately, scouts died from their injuries. The people they saved set out towards the city, guided by a map. No, did we lost those cores we had. Fuck. I fucked up big time, chat. Okay, we need the guard stations. Got it.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed. No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Okay. We probably have to build the wall drill soon. So let's optimize our coal. Yeah, we're losing coal now.
Work day end. It's time for rest.
This didn't work last time, but I'm praying it will. It worked, poggers. Okay, how many? just need 8. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Sir, people are no longer concerned about Londoners' slogans. Some have started to bring up the bring hot soup to the guards patrolling the streets. We just couldn't bear watching them walk in the streets in this cold. The slogans, the deranged scrawl of cowards, nothing more. Survivors have reached the city. Good. Get us more coal.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
Okay, what do we need now? Should probably start building some resource depot. I think I'll get rid of this one.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
What the? Kitty! Bat! Where did you take this from? You're lucky I heard you.
Can you go watch some of the
Huh?
weekend
How soon?
15 minutes?
Okay. Alright, chat. I have 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes. I got my Keeper in Oblivion replicas from my first ever Comic-Con. Nice. And that seems great. You can find so much stuff on it. That is true. But it also creates some problems. Okay, so we have 15 minutes according to the Pelican. So we have to put on the timer. What can we add? Patrol. Each use will reduce discontent. Each use will rise hope slightly.
New law. A new law has passed.
Let's bring this back. Policing the streets. Sir, a group of drunk men were disturbing the peace, pushing each other, screaming up, sentences, harassing. Let them sober up. Speaking of, what are the rules for Comic-Con in America like? Do they ban metal replicas and wooden props too? No. I don't think so. I think they allow them just so long as you have a handler with you. I mean, you can just Google it. I've never been to Comic-Con. I've been to TwitchCon. But from what I know, they do not ban things like that. Never been to a con, so I know for guns you have to have the orange tip on the barrel. Yeah. See, the last Comic Con I went to, my sister dressed as Arkham City Harley, and a custom baseball bat made for the occasion, but they confiscated it at the entrance because it was solid wood. Yeah, they've never done that. I've never seen them do that at TwitchCon. I don't know about Comic Con, but I'm pretty sure they let you walk or they'll let you use it, or they'll let you walk around with it. But I do know they are wary of people bringing in weapons. People regain hope. Not just Pog. I'll build this here for now.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
I think we need to get the wall drill now. Watchdog, sir, a child came to the guard station and gave the guardsman a stuffed toy dog, telling them that they should take it with them when they walk the streets at night. It seems people appreciate those who work hard to protect law and order in our city. That's right, they do. Our city is filled with good men. And women. We need to give people some shelter. Wow, we're one. We were one away. Milk. What are you doing? Stop clawing my stuff. Now you're banned too. You're banished. Gotta banish him. What's the coolest range weapon like Zigbar's crossbow or Dante's ebony and ivory? A specific cool ranged weapon. I mean, I don't know. I don't really think of ranged weapons, but I guess bows and arrows. A fucking great bow. personally. So for my local WeebCon Anime North, it says specifically that metal weapons props are no-go, but specific plastic or wood that look like metal is permitted. Interesting. Food theft. Why are you stealing food? We have plenty. Well, how did that help you?
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Every meal slightly lowers discontent. Eating soup causes less discontent. Let's do that. Let's add some alcohol.
New law in the city.
An angry rant. Let him speak. It is his right. Okay, and now we should probably make the charcoal kiln.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
Okay, now we just need to make homes for people. Oh, there's a street there. No wonder. I was like, why can't I build next to that? Now we don't have any homeless, but we still have some sick. The Londoners are stealing them. They're taking 42 rations from stockpiles. You bastards. Our guys did a good job. They caught the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to the thievery. We'll prepare a place for him soon. Oh, we gotta start building a prison. And that's where we're gonna end it. Well then, our timer's going off. We got 5 minutes left, so let's play some burgies. Don't forget, if you need a burger, message it in the game. Okay, I can't do with only 30. Oh, that's much better. 30 FPS was hurting me. Let me know if it's stuttering. Now let's turn the music back on. Sound. What game would you stream every day for? What game would I stream every day if I had to? If I could afford it, I would stream games of D&D. Like legit games of D&D every day, because that's infinite content. But I don't like playing the same game over and over. It would kill me. Why is it not letting me, Oh, that's right, that just changed the song. On Papagia. Alright, we'll set it to frenetic mode. To heat with cheese, got it. Thank you, Yuki, for setting up on Burgies. What do you mean, wilted? So, rare, got it. Well done. Cheese and no tomatoes. I don't think there's any game I could stream every single day. Exactly. Pandora's box, that fucking thing turns into 666 different range weapons. Sorry, I gotta restock real quick, folks. Probably you get Master Duel if they're relatively short streams, since there's already a game I play every day. Fair enough. Fair enough. I am out of love with Yu-Gi-Oh, but I get it. Not just that, you'd also have to compete with that celebrity D&D streaming channel. You know, there's more than one, right? Like, it's not just Critical Role. I mean, I have to compete with every streaming channel already, anyways. It doesn't matter. I don't think you guys realize how like, if there's someone streaming, I'm competing with them. Damn it. Every person, they waste my time. I cancel you. What the hell? Double cooked. Got it. It should be right, right? Every time the cook throws something, I feel like I'm in the middle of a fight. My food was dirty. It looked like it had been on the floor. That's not possible. Oh, my timing is perfect. I'm a god. Alright, let's see. How much do we have? We have 17. Can't add any utilities yet. could add lettuce. Yeah, lettuce is not just a fresh touch, but also healthy. Adding fiber, a well-balanced burger, is essential. Do we have to cut the lettuce? Yep. Alright, that's where we end for today, chat. If I had the equipment, I'd probably stream Animal Crossing and Leaf every day. Any bozo with a decent computer can do a stream. That's true. It's so yeah, you're basically always competing. And I don't really stream because I'm trying to compete with people. I'm streaming because I want to stream, and that's what I enjoy. So I'm not going to worry about that. And you're talking about Critical Role. They're you misunderstand. You call them a celebrity streaming channel. That's not exactly true. They were a streaming channel of professional voice actors and actors. And then they started streaming, and then they became celebrities because they were streaming. They're really only famous in the D&D and streaming stratosphere. They're not really famous in normal people world. Just like with Asmongold, like the biggest YouTuber out there outside that's not true. Outside of Mr. Beast. Okay? No one who does online content is popular on other platforms in the world outside of their specific niche. Mr. Beast is one of the few YouTubers who you can like say, oh yeah, everybody really knows about him. And they're even less than, it's like maybe Mr. Beast, Moist Critical because he's been around for so long, Philip DeFranco because he does news stories and he's been around for so long. And there are other ones that are big. Like, I'm not trying to downplay, like, everyone else is just small. They're not that big. But it's more so that, like, outside of their specific niches, people don't know about them. Like, the people on Critical Role are huge. They are huge celebrities in the D&D sphere. In the streaming sphere. But if you talk to someone who doesn't follow D&D stuff and doesn't watch streaming, they're like, Critical Role, isn't that like those actor people who do that one game with the dice or something? They might know Matt Mercer because he was he's done a lot of voice acting work, but outside of that, like people don't know who Matt Mercer is. And that's nothing against him. It's just how laser focused people have become with content. Like, it's not like back in the day, if someone was a famous movie star, everyone knew that movie star's name. Like Robin Williams. Everyone knows who Robin Williams is because everybody's seen a Robin Williams film. Even if you don't like his type of films, you've seen a Robin Williams film. Can't say the same with Matt Mercer. It's not like he's in a bunch of content that a lot of people do. With the dice or something. No, I've literally heard people straight up say, like, Dungeons & Dragons, isn't that game with the dice or something? With all the writing down and... Like, people really don't know what Dungeons & Dragons is outside of people who know what Dungeons & Dragons is. Like, it's still a niche. And people forget that because they see this content all the time. Anyways, we got to end here. I have to go make dinner before Claire leaves on a thing with her family and some other people for tomorrow. So we will see you all next week, next Monday. In a few weeks, in 3 weeks, I'm going to be taking a full week off. I'm going to get my computer serviced, going to get it sent in, going to do all that sort of stuff until then. Stay safe, stay healthy, be thankful for everything and everyone in your life. And the number one rule here in the Dragon's Den: don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Have a great weekend, and goodbye, chat.